Quick word of warning, I may be expressing some opinions in this video that some people are offended by. It is what it is. We're all adults here. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, I thank you so much for coming back. Today, I'm going to start off this video by saying how happy I am that I finally got my package from Modern Vintage and Pretty. Not because she didn't mail it out to me, but because my incompetent post office lost my package. I won't say they lost it, they just kept transferring it between Jacksonville and Tampa and my house. So I think it transferred back and forth maybe 4 times before it finally got to me today. And here it is. I'm just going to show you, this is the packaging. Last time I got something from her, I had mauled the package so bad that it was just, you really couldn't tell how cute it was, but here it is. I'm really excited to do an unboxing or unveiling what's in there, but I'm going to save that for another video because this is about to be a low-key rant against the Main Street Post Office in my town. They are just horrible. They're the absolute worst. Earlier this week when I went to check on where in the hell my package actually was, over at the counter next to me, there was this young girl with a baby in her arms, and she had 2 packages. And she, one of the packages was a return, and she asked the postal clerk what she needed to do in order to mail her package back. And the guy told her, oh, just block off this, whatever needed to happen. But she didn't, the package wasn't locked, wasn't closed up. She needed some tape. As the clerk reaches under the desk to get the tape, the supervisor who's helping me locate my packages now, and I guess I should have said I'd already been in there maybe 15-20 minutes as 2 other clerks looked for my package, couldn't find it, and then the supervisor herself went to go and try to find it, couldn't find it, and she's on the computer trying to locate what the hell is happening. She stops in the middle of my transaction to tell the clerk, no, she can't have the tape. She needs to go and buy a roll. Now, the girl did take things left when she started yelling. I think she had a New York accent. If you're from New York, don't be offended that I said that, but it's just what she sounded like. In her New York accent, or in her not Central Florida country-ass accent, she said, mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. And it sounded very New York. And now, she took it left by yelling at the lady to tell her to mind her effing business, which she should have done. Not she should have said it, but the lady should have been minding her damn business. Because the clerk was going to give her a piece of tape. He was going to give it to her. How hard would that have been? That's good customer service. The customer came in, she's just trying to do a return, put the tape on the thing, and send it back. That was too much like right. So, immediately, of course, the lady takes offense to being told to mind her effing business, and begins to tell the lady to calm down and go buy some tape, etc., etc. So the girl walks off. She sees another clerk and goes in there to, she sees another clerk that's open. She goes to that window, immediately explains the problem. The guy reaches under the counter. And this is what, this kind of ticked me off. And because I can't stand this behavior, first of all, and to see it in a man just makes my butt itch. The clerk that was next to me, that was next to the window where I was being helped, snitches and whispers to the supervisor, she's at another window. She's over there, and Bruce is going to give her the tape. So meanwhile, all this is going on. There's a line of people. Waiting to be helped. I'm waiting. It's been what, 20-25 minutes because she and this girl are going back and forth over pizza tape. So she leaves me, goes over to the other counter, and tells that clerk, don't give her the tape. She has to buy some. So now they get into a shouting match, back and forth. Mind your effing business. Everything that you would expect. So the girl goes to a third window after the lady finally comes back to help me. Meanwhile, this is 30, 35, 40 minutes that I've been in there. My whole lunch break is damn near taken up, and she still hasn't located my package. So finally, after the third clerk is about to tape up the damn package and get the girl on her way, the supervisor leaves me again to go over and tell the other clerk, don't tape up that package for her. She needs to buy a roll of tape. Now, at this point, the girl has had it. They have another shouting match going back and forth. This girl has a young baby in her arms. She's trying to just send something back. Good customer service, even if she needed to buy tape. Would have said, let her have the damn tape, tape up the package, and be gone. 3 clerks were willing to do that. The supervisor was not. So she goes, leaves me again, the customer that she's waiting on, that she's not helping because she's too busy being involved and going back and forth with this girl. And she tells her to leave. And the girl said, no, this is a federal building. This is not your personal property. You can't tell me to leave. I have every right to be in here. Blah, blah, blah. So Post Office Paula proceeds to call the police. She has escalated this to where she feels that she is so damn threatened that she has to call the police on a postal customer that's just trying to mail a damn package back. Was she wrong? Now, was the customer wrong to tell her to mind her effing business and to do back and forth with the profanity? Of course she was. But the lady she escalated it. I feel that she escalated it by chasing her down at 3 different windows over a 6-inch piece of damn tape that she could have, all 3 of her employees were willing to give to the customer. Anyway, so I stayed at that point. Okay, you've called the police on this young sister. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to tell what happened. I'm going to be a witness. I want to film the encounter because not on my watch there will be no Sandra Bland. And so when she got there, all the girl was asking for was the lady supervisor's name, and her postal clerk number, whatever identification number that government employees get. She wanted that lady's name, her number. She wanted her supervisor's name and number, and she wanted the contact information of how she could complain against both of them. And so the lady kept refusing to give it to her. That was right before the police showed up. The girl just kept asking for what's your name? What's your supervisor's name? I want your information. And then I want the contact information, the 1-800 number, so that I can complain on y'all. And they refused to give it to her. So now she's wasting taxpayers' money, the cop's time, and the cop asks her, ma'am, you need to leave. Why are you going through all this? She said, because all I'm asking for is her name, blah, blah, blah. The cop said, ma'am, give her your name. Told her supervisor, sir, give her your name. Ma'am, sir, whichever one of y'all are going to give it to her, give her the contact information so that she can file a complaint. They gave her the information and the girl left. But I couldn't believe how white privilege, and somebody's going to be mad about that, had this lady so fearful of her damn safety in life that she had to call the police on a young black woman with a baby in her arms because she had the temerity to ask for the kindness of some damn tape. Y'all sound off in the comments if my story made sense. So, am I looking at this wrong? That the whole thing could have been avoided? That the whole thing could have been avoided if the damn lady just had minded her own damn business and let the clerk put the tape on the package to be done. That is good customer service. People don't always come in there with everything that they need. They don't know what they need. And if you have it under the counter, why not give it to somebody and be helpful? Now, yes, I know that young black lady was dead wrong for using the profanity and yelling. But I also know that you can be mad if you want to. That's kind of a cultural thing that black people kind of get. When we get excited, we get loud. We may use language that we wouldn't ordinarily use. That's understandable. But who was really the most wrong in this? Or were they both equally wrong? Or let's sound off. I kind of like these things where I can get y'all down in the comments and we go back and forth and I get other opinions. So this has been video 13. In my video every day in April, I will see y'all again with an unveiling, unboxing, whatever you want to call it, of my stuff that I got from Modern, Vintage, and Pretty. And again, I have another collaboration coming up with the Beauties Over 40. That's going to be a video where And in that video, I will be wearing part of what I got in this package. I'm so excited for. God, I hope it looks good on me. I know it's a beautiful dress. I really hope it looks good on me because SpongeBob in the flesh. I'll see what I can do with it. And I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, y'all be blessed and be a blessing.